Welcome to Coffee Talk with the Cajun Mamas. Grab a cup of coffee, settle in, and let's dive into real conversations about life, motherhood, and a little inspiration to brighten your day.
Welcome back to Coffee Talk with the Cajun Mamas. So happy to have y'all here with us. This episode is brought to you in part by Evolve Athletics, located at 230 North Main Street in Church Point, Louisiana. You might also know them as CrossFit Church Point, but they are going to be evolving into Evolve Athletics.
And I just love that. I love
do
it.
too.
So this is the gym that we met at,
Yes.
and we currently go to. So it's Cajun Mama approved, but we offer a variety of programs, including cross training, personal training, HIIT, strength, endurance, bodybuilding, Pilates. You can get the key card access if you just want to go on your own. And then there's at-home programming, which I love to take. Me and my husband both love that. And she checks in on us. She programs specifically for us. So like I'm postpartum, I get those. And then my husband is like, he likes bodybuilding. He likes endurance. So she programs for him.
That's right. So you don't have to be local to check out what Evolve Athletics can offer you, because she can program for you anywhere and also offer you nutritional counseling if that's something that you're interested in. They really take the guesswork out of it for you. Okay. All you really need to do is show up and you'll be led through the proper form, safe movements, functional movements, building muscle, weight loss, whatever your goal is. Evolve Athletics has a program for you. You can contact Caitlin Thibodeau at 337-250-0280 or check out their Facebook page, CrossFit Church Point, which will soon become Evolve Athletics on Facebook.
Love it. Okay, so today we're talking about one of our favorite pastimes.
Yes.
And that is thrifting and antiquing.
Yes.
We love that. And
in case you couldn't tell by our classic Corelle wear that we always have with us, we love old stuff.
Old things.
Yeah. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
And it will never break if it is Corelle.
I mean, obviously.
And look, I mean, this speaking of Momo's house, we talked about Momo's house a couple episodes ago. Was it a couple of
last episode?
This is Chase's Momo's table.
I love this table so much.
I mean, you can't find them like this anymore.
This thing, well, you better go to Evolve Athletics. You want to lift up this on this thing.
I'll tell you what, yes. So
it's heavy.
But things back then, we like old things. So things back then were just made better. I just find.
Yeah, last longer.
Yeah, last longer. Look at them. They're still around. You go into a thrift store, you're going to find, old things that lasted a long time, and that's why they in the thrift store. For the most part. If you go to like a newer thrift store, they find a bunch of stuff from now, and
maybe we say in thrift and is it antiques? Like what's the difference? I just call it all thrifting, but
because sometimes antiques, they have antiques at a thrift price at some stores, So, and some of them are like thrift shops / antique stores. So like, I don't know, sometimes we go and we hit the jackpot like we did in Sunset a couple of weeks ago.
It's true.
I don't know if y'all ever seen us. We like to go thrifting and we kind of we film it.
Of course.
So
we film whatever.
We find interesting things. And then like we did a haul that one time and we found some interesting things for a good price when we went to Sunset.
Yeah, we did. Like I like all those little brass knick-knack thingies. Like I guess somebody said it was a spittoon I got. You know what I'm talking about? They spit the tobaccos in it.
It looked like a spittoon.
I guess it was, but I put a little flower arrangement in it.
And
I like to repurpose things like that.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry it was a spittoon in its past life, but now look at what it is now.
Look at what it is now.
A nice flower holder. And that's the thing about going to the thrift stores. You never know what you're going to find and what you can turn it into, what you can repurpose it for.
You're right. And now they got Pinterest that you can, I'm sure you put in old spittoon.
Old spittoon.
And they're going to have so many little ideas of what you can do with your stuff.
Oh, yeah. Love it. Love it. So like things that we found at the thrift store, where did this come from?
My mama made that.
Okay, my mom made this.
My mom crocheted this doily that's on our table. Or maybe that's not crochet. This might be knitting. I don't know what. She made that.
Yeah, this is perfect.
I know. This is a pretty one.
But we found this, and I'm pointing to our CorningWare percolator at a thrift shop in Crowley. It was called Second Time Around, and it like that was such a good experience for us. We got to go in for on a day that she was closed, and we were passing by.
We was acting like VIPs that day.
Yes.
Like, are you open? She said, no, not really. But then she recognized who we were. I had never been so proud to be recognized. It's that moment right there. Like, we get to go into this store.
Exclusive access.
And she said, yeah, y'all come in. I'm like, oh, we hit the big time now.
Yeah, that's when you know your celebrity really pays off. Being a local celebrity, getting to go to the thrift store. But it was fun, and there was several of these.
Yeah.
And you know, you always get, oh, that's how it has a recall and it's not good for you anymore. Well, I'm gonna take my chances. It lasted this long, you know.
So I wanted to address too that you said that the Corelle cups, you know, we talked about this before, but we get so many comments about the Corelle that they're not safe to use because they have lead in the paint or whatever. One of our viewers sent me a message. She said, I wrote in or emailed or whatever to Corelle, and she sent me this long message that they sent her back. They're safe to use, y'all.
Then why are they telling us no?
I don't know. She said, this is what Corelle told me. And it was, I need to send it to you to read so you can read it.
Well,
but she was like, the man was like, they're safe to use. They're not, the lead is not leaking out the paint. It's fine.
Yeah. And I mean, honestly, I don't go biting the sides of my cups anyway.
Yeah. And I mean, take that for what you want. Because if you're like, well, of course they're not going to say that it's poisonous, whatever. Maybe you're right. Maybe they are lying. I don't know.
To use them as decorations. And
okay. Who is they? Did you hear from Corelle.com? Did you hear from Corelle's mouth?
Yeah, no. I didn't, but they said to start using them as decoration. The ones that was saying there was lead in it.
Oh,
I'm not gonna go looking for trouble. I am not passing a lead test the kid on it. I guess I don't care enough.
I guess we don't. You know, we just feel like there's so many other things we could be putting in our bodies.
Yeah.
Look, I'm gonna.
She's looking it up.
I'm trying to look it up.
She's researching, and while she does, when you do get your thrifted and antique things, you could clean them up real nice.
Clean them
with our Longs products. Okay, we don't have Longs products, but Longs products is one of our sponsors for the Coffee Talk with the Cajun Mamas this month in November. They're a family-owned and operated Louisiana business since 1950. They're in their third generation of operation. I love. Go follow them on TikTok. They are so funny, and they show you how to really use all their products, which is great. Nice, strong cleaners. My favorite is Pine Oil 80 to mop my floors with. They have a Dunzo degreaser, housekeeping #1, toilet ring remover, Digest Plus enzyme, which gets rid of those nasty pet odors and children odors.
Pet and children.
And then I've also seen somebody use the Digest Plus enzyme to spray in their car, like those stinky car.
Oh,
you know,
like the musty.
Yeah. So, or like if your kids eat in your car or whatever. So they are a commercial. They do like commercial business type stuff, but you can also order their products for your home on the TikTok shop, on Amazon, and on their website at longsproducts.com. Go follow them. They are family owned. So
I love that.
Let's support.
Well, I can't find it.
Okay.
I don't know if it was maybe it was on TikTok.
I mean, there's a recall on everything. Everybody's,
isn't there?
You know,
isn't there though?
I'm sure there's a recall on.
It is on. Okay. Yes. Here we go.
Go.
The food surface contact testing was designed to identify whether any small amount of lead that may have existed in pre-2000 manufactured Corelle product leaches from the product in amounts above today's acceptable lead safety regulations. The small amount of lead is used in decorations pre-2000 was encapsulated in glass before and after the decoration was applied to the product and fired to above they really going into detail here.
Mm-hmm.
The Corelle manufacturing process has always encapsulated decoration in glass using extremely high processing temperatures to ensure the glass decorations are sealed, which prevents food contact and intentionally decreases the extent of any lead migration. The testing confirms that the vintage products tested comply with current FDA lead safety regulations. So feel free to use them for everyday dinnerware. Corelle brands customer care.
Just eat.
Just do it.
It's all right. Okay. It's going to be fine. I mean,
yeah.
Something's going to kill us anyway.
Oh, man. Probably them chicken nuggets you eat at McDonald's.
Probably.
You know, I feel like, oh, Lord, help.
Yeah. Could be something else.
Those food, like the food things you see, like this hamburger is 80 years, not 80. This hamburger is 15 years old and it ain't molded.
Yeah.
Something ain't right with that, baby.
Yeah. There's plastic in it.
Plastic.
I don't know.
So what is one of the favoriteest things you've found thrifting? I mean, other than this butterfly gold that has just gotten into the hearts of so many people.
Yeah, even into your earrings, which we got a butterfly gold earring she's wearing right now at CajunMamas.com.
By the way,
plug that a little bit.
Yes.
But we have this beautifully designed Corelle cup earring.
We're so happy about these earrings, y'all.
But that's my favorite.
Yeah.
She said other than that.
Yeah.
So I have to choose something else.
Okay.
I don't know. Like I've thrifted so many things over the years. I do like let me think on that.
Okay.
My favorite thing to play with right now is this percolator.
Yeah.
And my can opener. Like my old can opener that I got, and it just like it got that old sound to it. I just love to play with old things, though. You know.
I know. I'm trying to think. Oh, one of my favorites. I've been really just enjoying all the Tupperware I found the last time we went.
Yes, and then they were on sale.
On sale, half off.
We never ran so fast to the back of the shop.
We was checking out.
She said,
we was about to leave,
and
she said, "Did y'all see the half off Tupperware section?" We were like, "What?"
We came back with our arms full of Tupperware.
Yes. And I found those old like sweet tea / homemade root beer / lemonade, whatever your mama or your mama made in those pictures. But I found me one of those there, and I found two little, I think they was meant to be for cereal or something, but I use them for, like, my mother-in-law has a yellow one and it is specifically for lemonade. She always has lemonade in it. So I got a yellow one, and then I got a white one too that I don't know, we're gonna have it for something. But I figured I need one each because I have two girls, and I was like, y'all, this is gonna be y'all's one day because this Tupperware is gonna outlive us all.
Yeah,
you know.
I mean, it's old, you know. But when I can find one of those Tupperware, like the big plastic canisters, like I have an orange one and I have like a bright green one with the top that you press down,
push down in the middle.
You know.
Yep.
Oh man, that's a win, and they kind of hard to find.
They
I
are.
mean, you don't find those a whole lot.
No, you don't,
know?
And especially a set of them, like,
oh no, I never found a whole set. Like I just find one here and there.
I've seen them on eBay maybe or something, but like I don't like to order on eBay and stuff like that if I can help it. If I'm now, like our cream and sugar Corelles right here, we found that on eBay because we couldn't find them anywhere else.
Right. But not in this condition. I mean, look, the plastic top is still white.
It's still white.
You know?
Like it's not stained by the cigarette smoke.
No.
So this was a non-smoking household.
Probably
right
maybe in a curio cabinet
in
somewhere.
a cabinet.
Yeah. I don't know. No, I don't like to. I can go online and find anything I want. But it's about the treasure hunt.
It's about the hunt.
It's about the hunt when you thrift in an antique.
Feeling of satisfaction when you find it. It's like,
and it's not, sometimes it's what you're looking for something, like with our spoon and fork, we were looking for that specifically. But it's not really you looking for anything. It's what kind of treasures you could find. Yeah. I love it.
I don't know when that switch, like, in my brain happened to me. Like, at what age I started appreciating. I feel like just the last maybe 5 years of my life, and I just turned 38. So it was, I don't know. I feel like I'm wanting those old things. I'm wanting, because of the memories attached to them, or for like the nostalgia purposes. Like, first time making coffee in my percolator, I was like giddy like a little child.
Yes.
Just, oh my gosh, like this is connecting me back to another time. I think
Mm-hmm.
that's what it is about thrifting and antiques and old things. Like you feel connected to a older time, like
Mm-hmm.
a simpler time
A
of
simpler
life.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And just like it's something for us to we don't play with toys, but like this is as
This
an
is our toys.
adult,
Yeah.
this is something we can enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
It's just I don't know. And I never learned how to use a percolator. We didn't know how to
Mm-mm.
use it.
No,
But
my parents had like a regular drip coffee pot.
yeah.
It would have been like my mama or something that would have
Mhm.
had this type of stuff. But makes great coffee.
Yeah.
It's simple
We had
and
to learn. We had
we
Brittany
had to
Camille. She
learn.
showed us how to use it the right way.
Yeah.
But at first we have, and if you haven't seen our video, please do
Yes.
yourself a favor. It was quite the ordeal.
It was.
But we learned how to make coffee in the percolator, and it's taking yourself to a slower time. We
Mm-hmm.
always quickly on the run, and
I
what I
know.
love about this is it takes long. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and in the mornings. I sit down on my little yellow. If I decide to use it on the
Okay.
weekends or
Okay.
whatever, I sit down on my little yellow stool,
Yeah.
and then I sit by it and listen to
You
it
listen.
perk, and it's a slow
Because
down.
it makes you slow down. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, because some people I had commented on the video were like, "Oh no, that takes too long." It's all like my video went from dark outside to light outside, and
Uh-huh.
it was like right as the sun was coming up, and then the sun's out. That took too long, and I was like, well. First of all, I had it on like medium high heat. I
Yeah.
probably could have put it on high and then cut it down to get it
Yeah.
to ball faster. But anyway, I didn't mind that, like, because it was a
It
process,
was a process.
and we so used to everything so fast,
And there's a time for that. I like to get my coffee fast in the morning
I
too.
mean, if you're running behind or late or whatever, of
Mhm.
course, like I have a single cup Keurig, and that's as fast as it
Ain't
gets.
nothing faster than that.
So, I have all and my husband was the other day, he's like, how many coffee pots do you need? Or like, how you going to get? And I was like, what you mean?
That's not for you to
No,
worry
I
about.
was like, we have a drip pot. We have a old school drip pot. We have a
Mhm.
percolator now, and we
Mhm.
have the Keurig. And I mean, there's a time and place to use them all. I think
Absolutely. And
so.
the cold brew, we got that. Did we
Mm-hmm.
say cold brew? And I missed that. Okay. Got the
Mm-mm.
cold brew. I mean, we just so the next thing we're looking at the thrift store, we're looking for a French press. We don't have that yet. So that's one
Yes.
of our things to
I don't see that too
hunt for.
much.
No.
I don't know.
No. And you can
Because
get them.
I guess you think that's not new, huh? That's not a relatively new thing. I'm sure that's been around for a long time. I don't know.
I don't know. We can find us one though. Don't you
We will
worry.
find us one,
We
and
will
we'll have
find one.
fun doing it too.
Mm-hmm. I'll tell you something that's fast if you're looking for fast coffee.
What?
But a fast phlebotomy class.
You crazy. Oh my God.
At Southern Medical Training.
Yes, y'all. Southern Medical Training offers in-person or online training for phlebotomy. Okay. It's Learn to Stick. That's the number 2. LearnToStick.com. Get all the information that you need. They do offer other programs like medical assistant, EKG, patient care tech. They are accredited. All right. They are accredited by NAHP. I hope I'm saying that right. NAHP and approved by the state of Louisiana. Classes are held in person in Welsh, Louisiana on Monday and Tuesday evenings. Or you can get your online certification. Okay. They're nationally certified as well. November, December, you can have this course for $500. Okay.
That's nice.
I know. If you want some more information, go to learntostick.com or call 337-275-7562.
Very nice.
Thank you, Southern Medical Training.
Thank you very much. All right. So did I ask you? I guess you talked about the Tupperware being your favorite thing.
Yeah. I'm trying to think what
and
else.
your brass spittoons.
My brass
and those
spittoons.
things.
I found those crazy daisy Corelle cups. Like someone I got in contact with, her page is called The Knitted Rabbit. The Knitted KNITTED. Y'all go follow her. The Knitted Rabbit. Okay, she is a precious little stay-at-home mama,
So precious.
homeschool mama. She has a love like us for all vintage things, and so she's doing this as like a side business for herself as she homeschools. I think I said that.
Yeah.
But so she posted, and I don't even know how I came up. I think somebody must have tagged me in it. Thank God, whoever did. she had found some crazy daisy pattern, the green floral
Mhm.
pattern Corelle cups, and I had been wanting some. She found some, so I got with her, and I was like, okay, but now I need the saucers to go with them. So she was on a personal mission, boss. She was going to find me them saucers. She was going all over the place. And then I saw someone at the Spotted Cat antique store in Opelousas, Louisiana, had posted just a photo, and I zoomed in on that photo, and there they were.
There they were.
There they were. They were the Crazy Daisy saucers, 4 of them, and some cups too, but it was a
Mhm.
different style cup. But I was like, oh, I hope they'll just sell me the saucers, but they probably gonna want the whole set. Well, it was worth it, baby. I just bought the
Mhm.
whole set. Now I got some
Yeah.
extra cups, whatever. But I have my cups now and my saucers, the
I
Crazy
love
Daisy, and they
it.
just make me so
They
happy.
do. That's the thing. These little cups make us so happy. Just the little things, you know.
Yeah,
It's probably because they wanted us to play tea party so much when we was little.
I loved playing Tea Party too. I
Mhm.
can remember my daddy would play Tea Party with me. How sweet, huh?
That's so sweet.
Yeah, with my at our house we had like a bay window, and they had like a ledge on it, and I'd scoot up to the bay window, and I'd put my little tea set down, and my mama has pictures of this, and there's my daddy like on his knees drinking pretend water,
That's
whatever.
so.
Oh, I
You have a
know.
picture of that?
Yeah,
You have to share
I
that
will
with
have to
me.
find it.
You
Yeah,
have
it's
to.
probably like, I think in my mind it's just the back of us, like, cause my back, and because we were facing the window having
Mhm.
our tea,
You
you
know
know.
what we need to do one day? This would make good. We go to your mama's house and look at pictures, and then I come to my mama's house and look at pictures. Wouldn't
Yeah,
that be
it
funny?
would be.
Oh, that would be
I
so
would
funny.
love
We
to
should do
see you
that.
as a
Okay.
little girl.
Oh, bangs. Big straight
Bangs.
bangs and a print.
Thick ones?
I got my first perm when I was 3 years old.
Why your mama did that to you?
No, everybody had it. All my little
Everybody did
cousins
it?
and my aunts, they all did hair.
So, line
I was
up.
the only one that didn't have
Everybody
it.
having perms.
Everybody getting their
All the
perm.
cousins line up.
Yeah. Okay, but that's off topic.
Well, yeah, but that's still a good idea. Let's put that in the vault
Let's put
for
that in
later.
the vote. We should. Okay, but back to the tea party thing. My friend, this was probably one of my favorite birthday parties I ever went to. I was like in second grade, and my friend Jennifer, she was a Stelly at the time. Shout out Jennifer Stelly Boudreaux. She had a birthday party, and it was a tea party. But you wear like your mama's clothes, okay? And we had hats and mamad, okay? Like you was the
Oh,
mamad for it,
yeah.
and like we, tea
Dress up
and
like for
little
real.
cake, and.
Yeah.
So
That
cute.
is a
How easy
great
is
little
that?
party.
You
Yeah,
just
get
dress
some
up in your
little,
mama's
like,
clothes.
you can get pedophile. You can get little Debbies and cut them in squares and make
Hmm.
little pedophores. Oh, I wish one of my kids would want to do that. That'd
We
be
could do it
easy.
now. Let's
Let's
do
do
it now.
it.
We got the teacups
We got the
already.
adult
We have
equivalent of
coffee, of
teacups.
course, but
Yeah.
I started thrifting when I was in college and I was
Okay.
moving into my house with my husband. And I like we didn't have a lot of money. Okay. So it was Goodwill,
Yeah.
go get your stuff at Goodwill. And so I would try to find little pieces and that's why I like to thrift is that you don't have to go and spend a whole lot of money,
Mhm.
you know, just to get you a little something that will make you happy. So I
Mhm.
would go and collect at the Goodwill right off campus. You know which one I'm talking
Yes.
about by
Yes.
UL.
Yep.
I'd go to that one and I'd collect little pieces for our apartment together.
Oh,
That's where it all
that's where it
started.
started.
My
I
love
love
for
that.
thrifting.
And me, I mean, when I first was furnishing, well, like I said, when I lived in my mama and papa's old house, they had left some things behind, so I didn't have a whole lot to furnish. But I can remember like going shop for things, and I wanted all new. I wanted
Mm-hmm.
all new, and now I'm like, you could have got so much more if you'd have just went thrifting and got secondhand stuff. But
Mm-hmm.
like, what did I know?
No,
You know?
you want all new things,
Yeah,
and I
but
can honestly tell you, I still have some of that stuff that we used when we first got together,
mhm.
still in my house.
It lasts,
Mm-hmm.
it just lasts longer.
Mm-hmm.
I think we just old inside, we old
Absolutely.
souls.
Oh, for sure.
Mhm.
And I see it with my kids too. Like they're like, oh, we don't need that,
Mm. Mhm.
and because we already have this, or sometimes switching out things that work. I'm just not like that. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah.
And even if it is broke, if it still works,
yeah.
we're not buying another one. No.
It's still serving the purpose, so we
Mhm.
want to still roll with it.
I like to save my little fun money to go thrifting.
Yeah. Yeah, because I mean, there's some things that, like, do I really need another coffee? No, I don't need another coffee pot. I want this coffee pot. That's our fun money right there. Let's take a second and mention one of our sponsors again. This is Long's Products. They offer chemicals. They offer cleaning supplies, y'all. But it does say chemicals. Okay, our Pelican brand chemicals. They are y'all, they popular on that clean talk. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah.
TikTok clean talk. They made right here in Central Louisiana, y'all, in Alexandria. Products such as Pine All 80, I'm gonna say that wrong. Dunzo. Right? Dunzo?
Yeah,
Dunzo.
That's what I said.
Degreaser. Y'all, I use that degreaser on my stove vents at the top. Like, it gets all greasy. You just spray it on and it just started like melting off. It's so good. So good. And just pass a little scrubber brush on it. Done. Clean. They have housekeeper number 1, toilet ring remover, digest plus enzyme that gets rid of the urine, the urine odors, the pet stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They do have a showroom if you live nearby, right off of I-49, exit 83. You can see them right from the interstate in Alexandria. But they can ship to your house too. Residential or commercial accounts are also available. Go on longsproducts.com and see what they have to offer and follow them on all the socials.
Yeah,
Facebook.
especially TikTok.
Yeah.
I love to watch them on TikTok.
Yes, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. It's at Longs Products.
Okay, so we talked about a couple of the places we like to thrift, okay? But we didn't talk about the antique mall in Washington.
In Washington.
So let's talk about some of the places that we went to thrift the other day, and we really wanted to go here, but we didn't go yet.
If you're in the area, just go to Sunset, Louisiana, because there's a lot of places to go in a short little area. So you can hit up Buy You Some Stuff, okay? You can hit up the Rail Stop.
The Funky Flea.
Yes. What's the barns in the back?
I don't know.
Oh man, there's 2 like old barns full of stuff in the back.
Full of stuff. But there's so much in that one area. We couldn't even get it done in a day. And then we just hopped over to Cafe Josephine, had some lunch, had some drinks. That was like the best day, wasn't it?
Yes. Do yourself a favor. Cafe Josephine in Sunset. Just go. Get you some food. Go do some antiquing. Have a nice little stroll. There's a few shops you can actually just find somewhere to park and walk to. Yeah, like we probably could have walked to the Rail Stop if we wanted to.
For sure. The Rail Stop was lousy with Corelle and Tupperware and like just so much to look at, and like a collection. Like if you were a collector of Corelle,
all sizes,
all colors, all sizes, anything you can think of that they had.
Pyrex. All the Pyrex, all the rare ones too, like that pink set. Oh my
and the
God.
light blue
and the blue one, pink and blue.
Did you ever go get that from Laurel?
No, I need
not
to.
Yet. Okay. But I just like that was so impressive, like because I didn't know we had anything around like that.
Me neither.
The amount of stuff.
Yeah, and then I had gone with my mama to the Spotted Cat in Opelousas.
I still haven't gone.
And they have several of their booths had a ton of Pyrex too. Like I'm talking stacked, like Pyrex Paradise, I called it, because you could any type of pattern you were looking for, you could find there.
I can't wait to go there. But just little places along the way. Now we did talk about and we haven't been recently, but one of the things that I used to do before I had kids was I would go to the antique mall in Washington.
It's an old school.
It's an old school, and I mean it's just got all the vibes.
But is it open all the time?
Yeah, it's open on the weekend.
Okay, so it's just when they do like a fair.
It's a garage sale, I think.
Okay, so like twice a year they do a whole weekend where a bunch of different vendors go and they have them all set up outside, and then you can go in the school the old school too. So the inside, the old school, that's always there. It's all the outside stuff that comes in. Yeah. Okay. I'm so sad we didn't get to go.
Oh, we're gonna go. We're gonna go. It might just be springtime.
The spring one. Yeah.
Yeah. We might go to the spring one, but the fall one's special because it's like, kind of.
Yeah. In October.
Yeah.
Of October's the whole month. But
yeah.
Now, do you think, and like I've had comments before, people saying like, oh, I wish they had this stuff. I wish they had stuff like this where I live. Like, do they not have antique and thrifting other places? Are we that lucky that we have access to this?
I don't know. Y'all weigh in on that.
Yeah, because
I want to know. I think because we went to North Carolina, and let me tell you what, all the things.
Okay, maybe it's like hotspots, around.
Maybe.
Or if you live in the city, maybe you can't find stuff like that. Like, I don't know.
And then we didn't even tap Lafayette yet. Like, we haven't even gone.
No, we haven't.
So if you're in the Lafayette area, y'all tell us where we need to go, or any places that that are similar to this. Y'all tell us.
Or maybe y'all know of a place online that ships. Because sometimes if we're looking for a specific thing and we can't find it, I'm willing to shop online for it. So y'all can hit us up with those in the comments too.
Yeah,
that'd be great.
Yeah, but that's fun. I like that. This was fun to talk about thrifting and antiquing. We could probably go on and on about it, but that's just something that we like to do together. And who knew that was another thing we had in common?
I know.
That's
because, God has just set us up like we just soul sisters.
And we just here for each other's grandma phase.
We here for the granny phase.
We love the granny phase.
If you in your granny phase too, you could be with us too. Like you let us know. I'm in my granny phase. Sourdough, coffee percolators, antiques. That's all. That's
though, if you are in your granny phase and you can't get up off the floor, you might want to try.
You don't want to be. I've fallen and I can't get up.
No,
that commercial.
Y'all need to get in touch with Evolve Athletics in Church Point. So Evolve Athletics is also known as Crawfish. I always say Crawfish Church Point.
Yep, Crawfish.
CrossFit Church Point. But it's evolving, and it has been evolving for a while. It started out as a boot camp, then CrossFit. Now we offer so many other things.
Programs,
like Pilates, teen classes, barbell club, strength, HIIT, cardio, personal training. And I just want to say, for all walks of life.
Yeah. All ages.
All ages. I think our oldest member is definitely in the 70s.
I believe she is.
Yeah. And she gets it. You understand?
Yeah. I would love to have her calf muscles. Let me just say. Like,
she's amazing. Without naming any names.
Yeah.
If you come to Evolve, you already know who we're talking about. But I mean, we got the youngest to the oldest,
it's true.
And
Kate is so good at adapting your workouts to fit where your fitness level, where you're at, from beginner all the way up to, we have some that love to compete in competitions, all aspects. And if you're not really interested in joining a gym, but you'd rather work out from home, she can program workouts for you to work out at home too.
Yeah. Yep. And so if you're interested, definitely contact Caitlin Thibodeau. You can call her at 337-250-0280. 0280.
Yep. And they have a Facebook page. It's CrossFit Church Point, and will be soon known as Evolve Athletics on Facebook.
Evolve Athletics. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with us on Coffee Talk with the Cajun Mamas. We can't wait to listen to hear you see us again.
See y'all next time.
Thanks for joining us on Coffee Talk with the Cajun Mamas. We hope you enjoyed your cup of coffee and our chat. Don't forget to subscribe and share with your friends. Until next time, keep the coffee brewing and the conversation flowing.